So here we are on Thursday. Happy to be back in Santa Barbara after an amazingly long travel day yesterday. But let's get right into it today. Let's get down to the meat of it, the 3 C's, confidence, connection, and challenge. I just seem to keep coming back to these, and I think it's because I think about all the kids that are making their way through middle school. By the way, 40 million kids over the next decade, according to the United States Census Bureau, will make their way through middle school. That's a lot of kids. This is an incredibly important time, and when I think about the kids who are really thriving, the kids who are really making it, and when I say making it, it's the kids that are happy, that feel like they're able to take on the challenge. They have these 3 C's. They have the confidence, they have the connection, they have the challenge. Now, confidence, that belief in yourself that you can take on a challenge and succeed. How many kids do you know that are confident that are not happy? And conversely, kids that are not happy, a lot of the time lacking in the confidence. Such a huge part of the middle school years, developing that confidence in a lot of different places, academically, extracurricularly, within the peer relationships. And then that brings us to connection. The connection that I have with my parents, the connection that I have with my friends, the connection that I have with my coaches, teachers, mentors, all those things really come into play during the middle school years. As a child, I start to want to move away from my parents and develop really more of an independent sense of self. It's natural. It's natural. I want to find out who I am and how I'm different than my parents. But parents still need to form that connection, still need to have that relationship. And I use that word in, kind of synonymously with connection, relationship. So holding on to that relationship at home, how do I do that? I've got a couple of great strategies to share with you. I want to bring that up a little bit later though. Maybe tomorrow's show we'll actually look at the strategies. Just today, the importance of connection though. How do you build the peer group for your kids, right? They're coming home with kids that you're not necessarily thrilled about all the time. So where are you going to look for that peer group outside of the school day? Summer is an important time because they have an amazing opportunity to connect with people in the community, maybe form some new friendships, and then of course the friendships, the relationship that kids have with the coaches, teachers, mentors. So that when they're not listening to you, and that's going to happen more and more often, they're listening to the people around them. The point being, it's important that they hear the good message from someone. Right? Doesn't always have to be you, as long as they're hearing good things from someone. And what are the good things? Those things that you value as a parent, as a family, right? So who are those folks? Get connected with them. And then finally, challenge. Kids that are overwhelmed, they're lacking in confidence usually because they don't feel as though they can live up to all of the expectations. They want to go to the practices, they want to be involved with the band, they want to be in the drama department, they want to succeed academically. But if they're overwhelmed with too much on the plate, how can you maintain confidence? Not possible. So as parents, it's tough because there's so many different things that our kids could get involved in. We want to involve them in opportunities. We want to be able to give them the things that maybe we didn't have as kids, but there's a limit. You know what it is. I don't. I can't tell you that what you're doing is too much or too little. You have to think about your own kids, what really overwhelms them and what is going to push them to the point of becoming more engaged, more excited, motivated, growth, right? So there's a fine line between we have them doing too much and not enough. Where is the line? And sometimes we go back and forth, and that's okay. Okay? What you need to look out for, though, is you're always over the line and your child is unhappy most of the time. Okay? Think about it. What is it that overwhelms them? So the 3 C's, confidence, connection, and challenge. The kids, I said, that are really succeeding, really thriving, the really happy ones are the ones that seem to have all 3 of those C's in place. And then the other side of the spectrum, if those C's are missing, we've got some pretty unhappy kids. And it's not to say that you've got to be happy every single day, although I tend to be, and it works for me. So, think about those 3 C's, all right, in the context of your child, in the context of the middle school years. Coming back to you tomorrow for the Friday Big Show. It is great to be back here again with you. Take care.